mansion's attic, driven to fear by what she read inside against the place curse. She hurried to leave the place only to meet. Okay, so I guess it's all caught up there. Cool. He recounts what he's been doing at the time we haven't seen each other. Ho ho! His usual work, the occasional small investigations, and the big case he's been stuck working on, stuff he couldn't mention the brief time we catch each other online. Mostly through Tinder, but whatever. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell. He has always been careful about that. Ho ho! Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions. Just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. Woo! At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you couldn't bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never cease to be entertaining, regardless. If things were the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama would never allow that. She's never fun, but the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passed quickly between us in this matter, and before I knew it, we're already at the movie house.
A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrived. For the point of no return at 2:48 p.m. is no big deal. The LIFT-based, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zax, so I'm no expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already puts a grin on his face for weeks. Why am I switching up voices? Maybe it's because I'm trying to get my own vernacular back into my whole flexible vocals. Speaking of that guy, he's impossible to meet. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers with his large build and heavy voice. There's no surprise when people gave him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once earning a friendship.
Oh, there's Zach!
Game, did you just freeze up on me? Oh, the weekly conniptions have ended. Oh my god, Zach, you are handsome still. Give me back my hair, you
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Barrett, is that you from Final Fantasy VII Machine Abridged? Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves toward us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
It's moments like this I'm glad that Nocturne is not here to all of a sudden clip this to torture me. Cause I'm like, no, I hate this. I hate every single part of this with every fiber of my fucking being. Like, just no. Just no.
The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that unknown with a straight face. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
I don't even know why. Hold on. Let me get this stupid toy out of my face. I have like a bunch of cat toys running around. There's fondness underneath his exacerbated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
Please don't have him play his goddamn... Please, just don't. Hold on. Okay. But where was I? Oh, right. Don't have him play his goddamn ringtone.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
He played his fucking ringtone.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
It's only an accident if it wasn't on purpose.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
Jesus Christ, my headphones are fucked now. Hold on. Yeah, my headphones are kind of fucked.
You really have no idea.
Of everything? Yes, he does not have any clue. Also, what is this lady just like posed to symbolize? Like she's about to cross the street to do what? Get crack? A beat passes. And then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
But not that lady. I'm like, is she just about to walk across the street and be like, well, I'm about to buy my supply of crack. Oh, hey, Nocta. What's poppin' up? What's crack-a-lackin'? What's good in the hood? What's up? I would let her mind her own business, but if I just keep shit-talking Ash right now, I would not get a lot done. So I figured I'd be like, what is this lady's story in, like, the corner right here with the red jacket? Like, is she just gonna go to the same person that Isabella goes to get her crack cocaine? Like, I really want to know now. What is her story in all of this? Like, let's forget about the supernatural demon living inside of a mansion that a alcoholic Junpei-esque man and his busty-ass blonde wife that's probably in love with the interior designer and soon-to-be this photographer slash filmmaker right here, probably hoping for, like, her dream getaway of being a polyamorous bisexual woman that has it all that she ever dreamed of, along with 2 kids that she got from Luke. Like, I just want to find out this lady's story right here. Like, this one lady's story with the red blazer. But fine, I'll leave her alone. is a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zack's help on something. Becca and I never really find out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement, mostly because it involves a mixtape that ends up being sold to P. Diddy. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening, just trying to make a contract deal with Kanye West. I tend to believe her on that, except for when it comes to applying sunscreen at the beach. Sometimes. Well, boys will be boys, I get. Boy, let me tell you, don't ever let that statement ride. I remember being No, these are all grown adults. I was about to call them kids. Oh god. I gave Zack a small wave from behind, Ash, when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella!
What it do, Zack?
Huh? Rebecca's now with you. Is she still sick?
I think she's trying to get that whole codeine lean in her system, bruh. Coffee and a cinnamon roll. Bruh, that sounds nice.
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning.
I can't wait to get my new apartment sometime this year. Or start of next year, honestly. I can't wait to start doing this whole new job I'm trying to circulate in the start of the springtime.
You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
That's because she wants Ash's 2-inch dick!
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
And it's true, they've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all. Oh my god, didn't I just talk to Emmy about this whole trope? Like, I think it's this game that reminds me about how the trope can go so wrong so fast if it's not built up to a very organic level. Like, honestly, guys, hold on, let me get some water. It's time for Teaching Moments with V. Yes, I'm gonna actually teach you guys something today instead of being a rambling jackass who just says incoherent babble to just be incoherent and babbling. So, here is the whole entire scoop when it comes to writing tropes that are believable. And you guys can just brush this off as whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I just want to actually teach people this. But as I click off the screen so that the music can stop playing. God, I made Zach just look like he just smoked a big doobie. The whole writing childhood friend archetype for a future love interest thing. But writing up a childhood love interest trope is probably one of the easiest things to do for, let's just say you're trying to create a character that is a love interest but has very little personality. You can do certain things of that nature and variety to then just be like, oh, okay, so what will this lead to? Will they be a sacrifice character that will be for emotional growth? Will they be someone that's just going to be there for the supporting thing of being like a motherly figure? Will they just be there for romantic interest and have no other personality? And so forth and so on. As much as I want to praise the letter for a lot of the things that it does well, and it does a lot of things well, one of the things that they did for Becca's character when it came to the dynamic with Ash, though, is not really the best example of a childhood friend thing, because it only fits into what the original staples for said tropes are, instead of trying to try to innovate and rejuvenate what is known as a good trope. You're just left with a shallow husk of what many people have done before. It's like with a childhood friend trope that's kind of like in the same vein is like childhood crushes. Like for Minerva Weasley with the whole Harry Potter
sort of dynamic. In the books, it makes a lot more of a coherentness because she wanted to get his attention by growing up more, being her own person, blah, 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 and subverting the trope that a lot of childhood friends thing does because she wanted the guy, but just by being herself instead of just being like the whole lovelorn, oh, I'll listen to everything that you have to say, even if it's wrong, I'll take it for all the grains in the universe, this, that, and the third thing. Instead of it just being like all of that, she wanted to honestly be a character, even if it is a supporting cast, where even if they were broken up, you could still feel that there is a genuine connection there. However, when it comes to the stuff I'm stating right here, right now, when it comes to Becca and Ash, it's one of the worst pieces of the trope I have ever seen, and that is saying way too much. As I just made my computer freeze for like a split second, guys. I am so sorry. Let me fix this real quick. I'll answer this whole thing in a DM later. Oh, fuck. No wonder. Like, everything's moving like super, super slow thanks to the frame rate. But do you guys get what I mean about how to make a trope actually feel more alive by doing more of a natural, organic story where it actually goes to better levels because you're making a person rather than a by-the-numbers character? As I'm still trying to get the computer to respond to me. Okay, alright. Computer's good. Computer's good. Ash and Zach are just looking at Isabella just like, what are you doing just staring off into space like that? Anywho. So, does anyone really like understand what I'm trying to say when it comes to this whole writing thing about character development and so forth and so on? Because it's really an important thing to do. God damn it, Nox. You know what? Fine, fuck it. Let's just get on with this.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca! You're just in time!
I had to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. She places her hand on either side of my face to make me still. Alright, while my computer's having its weird moment. Okay, that was super, super weird. Anyway. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes. Oh my god. What is with the letter today?
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright?
Bitch, get the fuck off me.
Why wouldn't I be?
Bitch,
Rose called me earlier.
Fuck Rose! And I feel like Shannon was trying to message me real quick. Guys, I am so sorry for all these distractions. I got like ADD like a motherfucker right now. Like, I don't know if you guys know what it's like to have ADD, but it's, like, weird. Like, you can't really have a steady focus. I think people with ADHD know how I feel to a better degree, because it's hard as a motherfucker to actually get shit done. Because it's like, you're sitting there, trying to focus, all of a sudden, something that's like trying to catch your attention is just like all of a sudden in your peripherals just like, oh, okay, ah, damn, oh shit, oh god, oh motherfucker, oh shit. Oh god, what is with me and my mental shit every single fucking day? I should not have this as a job, because with ADD, it is hard to focus, period. Anyway, what's about Rose sucking dicks for money? Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have any family living close by, and the only other relative I have here works on the other side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergencies. I should have known Rose would call her. I pushed Becca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today. That's not what I'm talking about.
I don't give a fuck. Just shut the fuck up. Here's a bag of I don't give a fuck. How about that? You enjoyed this bag of I don't give a fuck? You enjoy this? Okay. Fuck you. That's what that bag means, Becca. Get off my proverbial dick. Anyway, me shit-talking Becca aside.
How's your head?
Empty. Beside me, Ash sneakers. Ah, fuck you. I beat back the urge to elbow him in place, trying to avoid Becca's hand as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zack. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zack. No, you ain't.
Oh,
sorry.
it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that. You blacked out? It's not something to brush off.
Why not, man? She does cocaine. We've established this 2 streams ago. Isabella snorts cocaine. She blacks out from time to time. Sometimes with Cheetos on her face. Why Cheetos? I don't fucking know. We don't even know how she can afford Cheetos when all she buys is noodles, bitch. So yeah, she gonna be have blackouts, bruh. She got that cocaine. Not cocaine, cocaine. Now step the fuck off.
Come on, at least let me check it.
No! Get your own cocaine!
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there. Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
Neither is her cocaine addiction. But you ain't doing shit about it. You just worried about a concussion. What about Isabella doing crack? Cocaine. Is no gonna try and help this poor lady that only eats noodles, bitch, about her cocaine problems? No. Then who the fuck cares about a bump on the head?
She did look pale when I saw her.
That's from the cocaine withdrawals, Ash. World's greatest detective right here with his stupid ass parka and stupid ass face. With his stupid ass ringtone and his stupid ass demeanor. Fuck you, Ash.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
Wait till she gets her cocaine, bruh.
What? I'm just saying it as it is.
with your piss-ass phone ringtone.
If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Who gives a shit?
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. And I'm just surprised Nocturne has not mentioned a single thing about my incoherent gibberish those last few moments about Isabella being a crackhead. Like, usually he's just like, oh, there go V. I just want a normal stream, and he talking about Isabella doing crack. Maybe it's because it's kind of, like, not that far-fetched. I don't know. I'm just gonna wait now.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
Are you secretly in love with Bella, Becca? Is that what this is? Are you just secretly in love with this moronic dumbass that can't even fend for herself in the world? Is that what this is?
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
Actually, you still would be if you weren't, but we're gonna skip over that, you simple fuck.
And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
It's not even that interesting. His last film was better. Too bad Jerry Bruckheimer took it to make Bad Boys for Life. Zach, you got robbed.
We can always watch it some other time.
No, we can't, bitch. Please do everybody a favor and shut your mouth, please. For the good of all our sanity. It makes 1 times now. We in there like swimwear with that bullshit.
Sorry, Zachary.
Sorry? What about that sorry about him having to punch a hole in the wall? Because of how all of a sudden we got all this bullshit about how Jerry Bruckheimer and company helped make one of the best goddamn fucking movies in America for like January, and Zach over here just like, I'm over here eating Kraft mac and cheese, but I don't need cheese. I like how Becca suddenly stopped caring about Lily and started being jealous, bitch. Like, yeah, she got that whole green-eyed mascara called Jealous, bitch. It was straight up from Sephora. I saw it. It was terrible.
No, it's good.
Well, I was saying Sephora. Well, that's what happens when you're kind of interested in someone that sells makeup. You start looking into shit. Although I still miss my all black makeup from my days of being pure goth.
But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
You mean like that one couple to the left of Ash with like the messenger bag? Like, hey honey, do you think anyone's gonna notice that we robbed the jewelry store just down the street? No, honey, but if you keep shouting, we're gonna be found out faster than that blonde kid saying that he's a phantom thief. Oh, my bad, but we've got several $1,000s worth of jewels and 6.7 pounds worth of other goods in my messenger bag. Honey, I swear to God, if we get arrested, I'm gonna kick your...
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand. And Uni is playing a video game, apparently.
Not really, but Rebecca has a point. In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Ah, shut the fuck up! No one wants to hear from you and your perky-ass titties.
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
Just shut the fuck up.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He pinches the bridge of his nose as he speaks. Sometimes he usually does when he's getting impatient. Really? I usually just make a lot of fucked up jokes and observations that don't really mean anything. But that's beside the point. Becca just wants Isabella gone because she wants Ash's attention herself. That's not that hard. Just be like, can you play your ringtone for me? It's my favorite thing in the world. And all of a sudden he's just like, yes.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either.
Well, actually you could. It's called you trip her, tie her up, put her into a hospital somewhere to get a psychological examination, because they do sometimes have psychs on hand. And then, here's the fun part. And then, you just leave her there overnight. Don't mess with Ash from Deluxe City. Oh my god. That's what my sleep paralysis demon sang to me one night. He then cut his own throat in front of me. It was just sad. But enough about my sad psychological problems.
Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
Yeah, I have a lot of psychological issues, Nocturne, but no one's really helping me. No doctors, no therapists, no psychiatrists. They're just like, you seem normal. And I'm like, really, tell that to the years upon years of mental damage I have. But aside from that nonsense that no one wants to take care of...
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself.
And then I will play my ringtone the whole way. She says it's her favorite song. I'm gonna make a mixtape around that.
Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. That just seems like grammatic incorrections. Like, goddamn. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods. Albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca. It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Look, Becca. There is this thing that you can do. Like, I have a bag of... I would say gummy bears, but no. These are white chocolate dicks. Choke on them and die. That is all I'm gonna say. Choke on this bag of dicks and die. Cause I'm sick of your shit right now. We had like 3 different computer issues in this stream alone. I am very, very thirsty. And I don't have a lot of water. And Nocturne is probably scared for his life that I'm gonna probably break down at some point because of my own dark psyche. I ain't got time for your shit, Becca. Just shut the fuck up.
Did you say something? Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
I never do.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
No, I don't. Let's see what I got. I got not for you. 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 I got kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. And go fuck yourself. The timing of that goes on right this Justin. Did you say something? Oh god. How do I do it? Is it magic or am I just insane? Probably both. Anyway.
I think I do. Hold on.
I pulled myself off Rebecca to get my wallet from the bag and...
What's this?
It's called a tampon, Ash. You should know it, cause you're a walking It's already in Ash's hand before I could even... Should I leave? Oh, Shannon, you came at the weirdest time. Oh, lordy. Oh, Lord. You're here already, and I'm walking in a roll for something. Oh, fuck. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh my god. Usually Nocturne's just like, did I just walk in at the wrong time? Now it's Shannon I imagine her in like a panda onesie, just like, did I walk in at the wrong time? What the fuck is this? What just happened? What? Behind him, Becca and Zach are already giving the piece of paper an intriguing look.
No! Give it back!
All because you came in at the wrong time. Holy fuck. That is hilarious to me. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's also hilarious. Just like, you came in at the worst time. But the way it's like being conveyed now is like, whoa, whoa. Bruh.
It's just a paper.
Is it just the paper, Ash?
I don't care! Give it!
It's my love letter to Ross Lynch. Oh my fucking god. I just love him off of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Get off my vagina, Ash, my god.
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Cause I loved him in Allie and AJ. Get off my vagina, Ash. I tried to reach for it, but he holds the paper away above his head. Oh, okay. Context. So, Zach, this guy right here with the dreads, was like, does anyone have anything smaller than a bill? I was like, okay, not for you, not for you, not for you, not for you, not for you. Like pulling out imaginary dollar bills with these words on it. And you walked in on like me saying that after the whole kiss my ass thing. So, Shannon, again, you came at the wrong time. Like, I apologize. How is our six-finger freak doing? Well, he is probably still being a six-finger freak. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I had the advantage over him.
Don't open it!
Don't open it! It's just full of a lot of very, very graphic things I wanted to say and do to Ross Lynch. Get off of it, Ash, motherfucker!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
No. What are you on about? Didn't you just say something about a Ross... No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, he still has six fingers, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, on the right hand, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, before... No, that's still his left hand. His left hand got 6 fingers.
Even if it is, it's not for you.
And even if I said it was about a celebrity who is totally not dating a cute girl who used to wear glasses on a show, it's none of your fucking business, okay?
Okay, now I'm curious.
And I'm curious as to how the fuck you all of a sudden made your left hand go from showing your true alien physiology to then being like, okay, I have 5 fingers again. Hopefully no one notices. Ha 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 ha. Also, is that Shaggy in the background with a watch? What the fuck?
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. Too early for Halloween! I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out, like a chest burster from Aliens. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my side. Girl, that was me this morning with low blood sugar. Like, oh my god, y'all don't understand. I got so many issues. But we already know about them today, so I ain't gonna relive them. But bruh, I needed to snack that whole entire stream. That was tragic. Collapsing them together doesn't do any good. They're still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back to the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone please. I'm stuck on repeat. Can someone please hit me like I'm a jukebox? Today, it's turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else. Well, that's interesting.
I'll tell you what's interesting. What the fuck is that on your shirt, girl? Are those birds of, like, leaves? I can't even tell. Because it looks like they want to be birds. But then when you look at your right boob, it looks like the birds are trying to merge into a leaf. Like, bruh, what is the material that people try to stitch on to your fucking shit? I got questions now, mostly as an artist, and I'm kind of confused. Like, this is probably why people are just like, why do you read shirts in real life when you people watch? Because sometimes I'm like, what the fuck is up with the shirts? Like, I'll read some of my friends' shirts, they'd be like, kiss me, I'm a geek. I'm like, why would you wear that shirt though? It's like, because my boyfriend is here, and I've been beating all the games for him when he was sleeping because he's a pleb. I'm like, god damn. Sasha, you just savage, bruh. Where the fuck is Tyler anyway? And then Tyler would just be showing up with bed hair. It's like, why am I telling y'all about my personal life like this? I don't even remember.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
God, Zach, when you're just staring at the camera, your face looks very, very thin. Almost like a tube of toothpaste that just got really smushed in for the packaging. What is wrong with me tonight? So many things, I just realized. Why'd I even bother asking that question? Y'all know there's plenty wrong with me, but you still are here anyway. Don't remember why. Anyway.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Nocturne, if I'm being honest, I just say shit. I don't plan it. Like, you can ask Shannon. We'll be talking about something like completely normal. And I'll go on like a tangent, and I'm like, what was I talking about? I kind of think it's either my absent memory merging together with my ADD to then just be like I feel super close to people if you spend a lot of time with me to just share shit. And then there are other times where I'm just gonna say the most outlandish stuff without thinking about it to just test the waters about how people can handle my crazy. I know it sounds like very fucked up to do, but the longer I've lived, the more I'm just like, there are a lot of fake people in the world, and if you give them so much truth that they can't handle it, you know that there are some people that are just trying to front a fake facade to just be there for the sake of clout and to be nice. And then other times I'm just like, let me be as barrenly real as possible just to see how people truly want to see me for me instead of like the facades I put on. Like, certain people want to say like I seem like I'm a fucking serial killer. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I then put on that facade for them. They get terrified. And then when they hear about me being real, that's when I know if they truly were there for me to be what they assumed I would be, or if they were just waiting for me to crack to then just use my true identity for whatever purpose that they saw fit. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just like a whole big thing about me as a person where I'm just like, I want to make sure people see me for me. Or I'm just completely fucking out of my mind. No one really knows. I really don't care. Because if I wasn't who I was, I wouldn't have a best friend like Shannon. I wouldn't have a best friend like Laurel or Riku or Uni. I wouldn't have a lot of the close friends I have today like you, Nocturne. I wouldn't have my siblings to this day like Leslie, Ethan, Theo, Casey, Danny, Jen, Jenny, Jasmine, Schweebs. Like, so many amazing people. If I wasn't who I was today, I wouldn't have the people I have in my corner. So I don't really give a fuck what that really qualifies me as. But I'll take the whole being chaotically wise part. They were there for you to be an actual serial killer. And when you weren't actually Hannibal Lecter, they unfollowed and left. I mean, that might be true, honestly. That's the fucked up part. Like, people are just kind of weird like that. Thanks for the biddies there, Nikki. I appreciate it. Oh, I got highlighted again. What the fuck did I do now? This is what B got for you. Yeah, that's what I got for Zach asking for small pills. When you show up at the wrong Anyway, back to the game. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way. That way. That way. That way. That. Thank you. That way.
It's not a prank.
It's not a prank, bro. It's not a prank. It was just stank, ho. It truly stank, ho.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
Oh, you want me to repeat that, Ash? Okay. I'm gonna make it louder for the holes in the back.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that again.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
It was your mom, Ash.
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Bruh, I can't stop looking at the stuff on her shirt. Like, I know they're birds, but it looks like they're trying to form into something else. Because I can go get the metal mallet from the...
See, I'm not the only one that sees that whole repeat gibberish, just like someone repeating the same word over and over again in the same sentence. That is. I'm gonna get the mallet and just the fawns my way out of this shit.
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Bitch, I don't fucking know. All I know is there's like some dead lady in the mansion trying to kill anyone that has disturbed her place of rest. Some bullshit like that. I don't really fucking care. I'm just here because Marianne is the hottest girl in the game. Hannah is like the most oblivious woman known on the planet. Luke's whole niece is best girl because she's the most precious cinnamon roll on the planet, and Isabella's a fucking moron. Primitive, we'll go with that. It's not like it's a warning or anything. No, not at all. Yo, Shannon, thanks for reminding me about Uni with that emote. I did not see Uni's like a emote reaction to the thing that we posted for her, so I have no idea if she was happy or mad. What was her reaction, honestly? Because I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, about Hannah. Noxie, you about to remind me about some stuff? Oh, right. I gotta play as her different ways for all the multiple fucking endings. God, this game is not gonna end for me. I mean, it's gonna be a lot better than playing Virtue's Last Reward because fuck anything to do with those characters and the prisoner's dilemma. That prisoner dilemma bullshit doesn't work well both ways. I'm sorry, but that fucking game sucks! Like, truly, mechanic-wise, it's not bad. It's kind of like the first one of a 9 people, 9 hours, 9 doors, where the mechanics are just as good and the story is good, except you just hate Junpei because Junpei is a fucking irritating, like, mole or wart on your fucking body that you get laser removed and then just stomp on, and then spit on, and then pouring sulfuric acid on, and then having a dog just pee on it, and then you light said piss-covered remains on fire, and then you just pour more acid onto the already acided shit that got pissed on, and then you put said remains onto the remains that is Riverdale. Anyway, enough about my hatred of Virtue's Last Reward. Back to the letter. Hannah isn't actually oblivious. She acts that way because that's how she thinks a marriage can work. And that's something of a different trope talk that I can talk to you guys about later, but now is not that stream to do so.
You've got to be kidding me.
Says the man still wearing, Emmy's mom's perka.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke. Will you guys listen to me first?
Isabella, I only got one thing to ask and one thing to ask only. Did you take John Mulaney's crack cocaine? Cause I feel like you took John Mulaney's crack cocaine that he kicked in college. Hey, Saradin, how you doing today? But yeah, did you kick that crack cocaine? Or are you just seriously stuck on that bullshit with that whole thing that you took from John Mulaney? Because I feel like you just took that crack and was just like, all fucking day, even before you went to this whole meeting. I know a lot of people are just like, V, why you keep making jokes about Isabella doing crack cocaine? Bruh, I've seen way too much of Isabella in my lifetime. Saying she's just a crackhead is the nicest thing I can say. That's the sad part. That is truly the sad part.
I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me.
Oh, Isabella, please. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that there's a highlight of me reacting to what you saw in that attic. We all know that don't exist. Shut the hell up with your bullshit. Shut the fuck up with your bullshit.
If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
sold the property because all of a sudden they wanted to sell it for millions, and they would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids. Groggy is staying up late reading a web novel, but hey, on page/chapter 720... What web novel are you looking at, Saraden? Honestly, it's probably because she used the whole sauce packet from Noodles, bitch! Brand soup. Yeah, see, Nocturne's like, yeah, don't even exist. So, Isabella, unless you put down your crack for the day, I don't fucking believe you with your bullshit. Just like I don't believe that that Becca over there ain't trying to sleep with Ash. Why is she trying to sleep with Ash with his 2-inch dick?
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
Ash, first of all, congratulations on having discount anime hair. We all know you're gonna die in the middle of, like, an Attack on Titan attack, or being killed off by a Saiyan invasion, only bit brought back by the Dragon Balls, or being fucking killed in, I don't know, something involving 7 deadly sins. Or just having your soul ripped out in Yu Yu Hakusho. God, I sound somewhat old. It's dumb. A weird hacker cross-dressing esports one. It's ridiculous, getting feelsy, but hilarious, weirder as it goes. Oh, National School Prince is a girl. Not the worst thing I've heard. I've heard of worse shows. Like, what happens when you alter the timeline for, let's just say, oh, not Yamcha. I mean, he got the hair to be like a son of Yamcha at least. It's Ash from Deep, not Yamcha, but I don't know. He might be Yamcha's son. I don't know. He might got that wolf fang fist over here.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
Yeah, no supernatural stuff happens anywhere in a whole entire city with anime characters. Isn't that right, Yusuke Urameshi, Ichigo Kurosaki, Gon Freeze, Monkey D. Luffy, Son Goku, Cyborgs 001 to 009, Seiya, Shun, Shiryu, Hyoga. Stupid arms. I could go on, Ash. I could go on with this whole supernatural shit is not real. It's traditional of a Chinese webcomic, basically. Fu Boju, the main character, looks like a dude, acts very gay,
but is a girl/elderly character. So hermaphrodite her as a boy, so she can get medical attention for chronic asthma. After getting the shit kicked out of her for hitting on the wrong person, she has someone else's personality, also named Fu Boju, taking over, has access to the old memories. Yeah, basically it's a Chinese Ranma 1/2 with hacking and asthma. God, I miss Ranma 1/2. I need to rewatch that anime now that I think about it. That and, it was like this one old anime with like this girl with horns. She wore like a leopard skin bikini everywhere, had electrical powers, but she was an alien. Fuck, what was it called? Damn, now I'm having like a weird anime stroke while Shannon's rolling her eyes like, ugh, anime. Why am I here? Fuck, what was that one anime called though? It's gonna bug me.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
Evidently that my joke is correct about you doing crack cocaine with these eyes!
But the love interest is a very domineering asset. He was very in denial and now is all, I will turn them gay, and doesn't know it's a hacker. Well, shit. That sounds weird, but also still reminds me of Ranma 1/2. Urusei Atsura. Hold on. We're gonna do like some research real quick, cause y'all got me in like an anime zone right now. Yeah, this is it! Oh my god! This is totally... Yes! With Lum! Oh my god! Lum is so adorable. You know, I actually drew Lum one day for like a video I'm doing. It was back when I was married, but we don't talk about those days. Also some weird League of Legends type esports tournament, etc. It's busy, but it... Now I'm kind of weary when you say it's busy. Like, I don't know. Now I'm like, Oh, yeah! Wait, why wasn't there like a Ranma 1/2 and a Urusei Yatsura crossover now that I think about it? Anyway, back to the game. With Isabella with her cocaine riddled eyes, just like, I want more crack!
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
But wouldn't she have had to, I don't know, confirm that this is before she fell down the steps, which, if you guys installed cameras into the building for security purposes, which I fucking doubt because this property does not belong to the real estate company, Isabella could have backed up her claims. But then at the same time, with a supernatural event like this, electronic distortions are kind of a normal sort of occurrence when it comes to anything involving a spirit coming back from the dead to do such things, because that is a busy trope in all things supernaturally based. Maybe Isabella's a hollow. Bruh, I wish. I just really want this to turn into an anime so badly. I don't know why. I just want this to be an anime so fucking badly. Why am I like this?
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing.
Again, Isabella, there's just so much that you could do for proof, but you don't have the means to have said proof. Like, I could go up to people today and be like, I can read your futures without using a tarot card. They'd be like, get the fuck out of my face, weirdo. Then go to someone with some cards that they just paid 20 fucking bucks a card to get the same exact bullshit they get at any other dealership that is just predetermined because
they willed it into fucking existence because they're just like, if I believe it, it's that way. But then they end up with 5 different consequences because they didn't believe. Anyway. Nah, it's pretty good, but it's not fan translated the best. But lots of the whole scheming betrayals from the jealous side characters. Chinese fiction seems to have a ton of, so busy in that way, but it is overall good. After whatever chapter I am on, I don't know. Also, yes, the letter animated be so good. As long as Ash doesn't have no, Shannon, he has 6 fingers. We've confirmed this. It would be a running gag, just like, what? How'd you get 6 fingers? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I only have 5. It's like, no, we saw you when you were shocked. You had 6 fingers on both your hands. It's like, I don't know what you mean. I had 5. I had 5. What you mean? And then just all of a sudden, plot twist, his mom is actually Lum. Oh my god, I'm in an anime mood right now, and I kind of blame you guys.
We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
Isabella, I'm gonna say this one last time because you're fucking stupid. I'm gonna only say this once because you're fucking stupid. If you put down the crack cocaine, maybe we will believe you. Because right now, you look like you strung up, and you look like you about to do some crazy shit to get some more crack. So unless you put down the crack, no one gonna believe you. How do you explain it to someone, though? Someone would be like, bro, what's with the fake finger? He'd be like, what fake finger? I was born with 6. But it's only 6 fingers on one hand, the other has 5. Maybe the finger moves from one hand to another. Bro! Yeah, I know you hate anime, Shannon. That's why we can't watch any anime movies. The letter Ashton 56. Oh my god. Someone send this off to Yang Yang Mobile. Oh my god. Oh shit. But anyway, back to Isabella on her crack binge.
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other.
What the fuck does that even mean?
When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for—
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost. You saw a wraith/revenant. There's a totally different thing with ghosts. I'm sick and tired of having to explain that to people. The letter. Everyone here needs some goddamn therapy. The game. That's actually the board game. I played it at Tentacle Island. Mostly because I was waiting for my reservations on the Cthulhu slides because someone already reserved a slot there. I was angry, but the board game was fun. The only problem, I then had to pay for a 580,000 yen drink for my troubles while waiting in the cabana because someone hired Majima as the bartender. Yeah, I'm still playing as Isabella. We're gonna be playing as someone else probably soon. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I played this game fully. I do remember watching Valley play it a long time ago. I loved it, played it myself. Only played up to 3 different ending choices. Kind of gave up the rest of the way. Liz is a revenant better than the
probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me. None of them think I'm crazy. Do I have to repeat myself about Bella being a crackhead, or am I good? You know, I just think I'm good. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. Girl, that is a mood. Oh my god. I remember that mood like it was yesterday. The date was October 19th, 2019, when I heard I still care about you. I really do. But I can't talk to you yet. Maybe someday, but not yet. I was like, I don't really want to be around anyone. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about that day. And here I am, a few months later, where all of a sudden I got a couple people just like, yo, I think you cute. And I'm like, where the fuck were y'all? I'm starting to think like, oh no, Nocturne, no, no, don't turn into me. Don't turn into me with that whole thought process. That is no. That is no. That is no. And yo, I could go for some ice cream right now. I used to work for an ice cream shop, like I think 2 years ago. I was a janitor for it, but I just did not like management because they were assholes. Moving on. But before I could take a single step away from the group.
Guys!
Zach! Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Like, oh my god, he seems so sure of himself. What the fuck? Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
However, man, we gotta talk about this crack addiction. I'm sorry, Sir Raiden. I'm sorry. Maybe someday you'll get that back. I don't know. Till then, I'll pour one out for one's homie.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Since when, motherfucker?
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat.
Mostly about her obsession about some guy named Tom Holland when he's in something that I've never really paid attention to because I'm making my own movies and doing photography. I mean, what's a Far From Home film about anyway?
Please.
He has a point. He looks like he's about to become Kiryu and throw some ass. Bruh. Ash, for his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Like, ever. Like, even when I told him to remind me to go to the dentist, he was like, go fuck yourself, and then just hung up the phone on me. And I end up with like 4 different cavities and need a root canal 2 months later. So basically, fuck you, Ash. At least your dad grabbed your last few boxes in the store. Yeah, that's at least something, Sir Raiden. At least that's something. God, my mustache is going out of control. Becca, too. I'm pretty sure there's another reason she got out of bed today. Actually, she wanted to stay in bed because of someone in a stupid ass coat with a stolen ass necklace with a stupid ass ringtone was in bed with her. And don't tell me that they weren't,
'cause I know. I can smell bullshit from a mile away. But I was just home alone. There was no one there with me, none at all. Yet despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. Oh god, I'm starting to hiccup like crazy. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. It's just a prank, ho. It's just a prank. Mostly for you hoes. Yeah, what you mad, bro? Oh, it was a prank, bro. 'Twas just a prank. Don't be so stank, ho. Don't be so stank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way that they did. No sour mood, no bad vibe, no anything else really. If I just kept my mouth shut and just said a lie. I don't know. Being honest just seemed like the best thing to do. Careless. So careless. Maybe leaving is the best decision for all of us. Nah, bitch! You staying for this movie. Bruh. You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. I say it every time we do something for a decision. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Gotta get my neck ready. Gotta loosen up. Gotta loosen up, get all hyped up. Tits! There you go. Any other day I'd excuse myself and go straight home and watch like Netflix. Probably catch up on You. But this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. But what if the thing in the attic follows me home? Tear sprinkles, I don't fucking know. I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can see it whenever I close my eyes. Cat cuddles? Bro, that sounds nice. Isabella, no! Never, ever, ever lie to be what other people want you to be, or whatever you think they want you to be. Don't you remember that rant that happened before? Isabella, when will we see you again? Never, never. Never again? Well, maybe someday. Or when, tomorrow? No, this evening. What if it follows you to the theater, Isabella? What about that thought right there? And maybe, if I stay, let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened. They listen to me, there's nothing they can solve with a calm head. Now you got 4 people killed, if not everybody else! Becca, you careless, girl! You careless! One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have it hard to ditch Zach. I mean, look at his face. With his baby hairs under his lip. A smile is back on my face when I look back at him.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
Alright, that's the Isabella I know.
Boy, your hands are just so small. I always go home because screw my friends acting like they did. I only clicked stay for the movie because, I don't know, like, for one, there's Shaggy in the background with a watch, and there's no Scooby-Doo. Second, I just fucking feel like watching Zach's movie for the first playthrough. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Maybe it's a problem, maybe it's a crime, I don't fucking know. I don't really fucking care. I hate this phone so much. Damn, almost an hour and a half, bro. We knocking out some time today. We knocking out some time. Yeah, Zach's neck is very turtly. He's very turtly for the Turtle Club. Man, that's one of my first ex-wife's favorite movies. I don't understand why. Then again, I have no idea why a Caucasian lady that was raised in Richmond thought that saying the N-word so casually was such a good idea. Like, I'm like, bruh, no. This, along with your hoe antics, are not good for a relationship. This is why our marriage fell apart, you simple bitch.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Shut the fuck up. That's because Becca is over here just like, I am so mad I won't be able to ride the 2-inch express. Oh my fucking lord. Also, Zach is hiding the 6th finger. Oh my god. Why does your gray matter have to remember that exists? I don't fucking know. What I'm trying to figure out is, why is Zach protecting Ash? Does he know he's not human? But back to Becca. Yeah, she's just mad that she's not gonna ride the Fae train. Wait, that's Ash's last name, right? Fae train, whatever the fuck it is. I don't really care. Ash is not really my important catalog right now. Stupid Ash. Being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that for?
You never shutting the fuck up. That's what that was for.
Stop calling me a crybaby. I'm not one.
I'm a coquette, I mean. Okay, Frey. Yeah, I just don't really care that much about Ashton to begin with, so I'm like, what's his last name? It don't fucking matter. Because they're buds, maybe Zach is the alien, oversized head, spindly neck. I don't know. Ashton with the 6 fingers, he's either an alien or a runaway from the Brotherhood of Evil. Because I doubt he's with the X-Men. That was being an asshole. But yeah, Becca looked like she's about to choke a bitch. I don't really fucking know. It looks like she's about to choke someone out for, like, stealing her books for class. Like, what the fuck? 3 inches tall. That just doesn't even sound like that big of a difference. Now, if she were to say that about Zach being like 6 feet tall, I understand that. Like, her being shorter than Zach is a totally different story. But Ashton over here? I'm taller than Ashton! 6 fingers is technically a dominant trait. Okay. Sure it is.
Aw, don't cry.
Oh, will you shut up, Ash? You and Becca / Wayne Brady over here. Like, I don't really give a shit. She's just like, is Wayne Brady about to choke a bitch with her hands right now? I don't fucking trust you or bitch Becca over here.
Man, I'm like in a very, very weird mood today.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
Oh, lordy.
That too. If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Why are you even still here, Becca? Five. I'm taller than Ashton, and he's just like, I'm taller than Isabella. I'm like, boy, I'm like 5'11". Who gives a fuck about you? Like, sit your puny ass down, Ashton. The fuck? But back to Becca. If you just mad, why you still here? Just go home to your so-called back massager. Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that, the same question likely swimming inside of our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? No, she's just a walking... How do I say this? How do I say this? 4'3". That's a tall boy. He gonna be a tall boy. Man, so many counters with this. I'll try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food I promised.
You know what? I could eat.
But you'll miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember?
Should I even comment on this as a filmmaker myself? Like, I make my own shows and movies and shit like this. He's gonna dwarf me soon. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having kids taller than you. I'll never know what that feels like because all my daughters are shorter than me. But I'll probably have grandkids that are, you know, taller than me. I love Rebecca Never, so you can have that one. Serrated. Wow.
I'll be in there soon.
But yeah, I'm not gonna touch on the whole thing about Zach with the whole I don't have to worry about seeing my thing. I made it. Bruh, it is the most nerve-wracking thing to have someone watch something you pour your heart into. I don't give a shit what this game says. Hold on. Oh, I keep forgetting me and Sebastian Todd are friends now. What the sh... God damn it, Twitter. Fucking Christ. One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone like the wind. A few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets. But otherwise, most of the crowd are already inside. Well, Serraden, I wish I could have like an encouraging speech about it, but I don't really have like the full-blown spectrum for autism. Like I have more of like ADD, PTSD,
bipolar depression, that sort of stuff in my whole brain chemistry, like a smidge of autism. Because realistically, a lot of us are full-blown autistic without even knowing it. And some of us just have like a small strand of it because mental chemistry is weird. But all I can say is, if you do what you can for your kids today to teach them the right things, make sure that they learn all of the survival things now, even if they are impulsive, you'll be amazed at what they will retain and do in their stead in honor of you. Because I know my kids are super impulsive. Even if they just act super professional, they act so much like me despite not being biologically mine. I know for a fact that they're just like gonna be okay if just a few things are thrown their way. That's... well, I would say that's normal, but only I've done that. It led me down some pathways that turned me into the adult I am today. And although I don't endorse it, it still kind of goes back into the whole thing of kids will be fine as long as they have strong role models around it. And I don't know you that well, so Raiden, this is like the second time in stream that we've talked, but you seem like you're a great mom. You do what you can for your son. You're there for him. You're teaching him all that you can. You say he's a smart kid with the whole book learning. So he'll be fine as long as you keep doing the job that you have today. Your son will be a stronger individual than you'll ever know. He'll do great things. He will be fine. As long as he's happy and not hurting anyone or hurting himself, he'll be fine. We had to replace the toilet at our old place because he tried to flush a potato down the toilet. Most expensive potato ever. It's not the worst thing I've heard of a boy doing. There's nothing much for us to do here, except stare at the back of that man's head that looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
Is this motherfucker making us watch 12 Years a Slave? 'Cause I swear to God.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zack was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere. Now, the film's just serving as a background noise. While we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Yeah, that is something that I think a lot of us know way too well. Woo, boy. It's a lot harder in this day and age with what's going on. It was easier to manage when a lot of us were younger. God knows things were a lot easier when a lot of us were younger. Once you do get his attention, you get to the explaining bit of why he shouldn't, except now it's definitely getting easy. Yeah, he'll be fine. Ziggy, I don't fucking know. I was like, and I quote,
Is this motherfucker making us watch 12 Years a Slave up in this bitch? 'Cause I swear to fucking God, I don't want to leave this whole entire hall and have everyone just go up to me just like, I am so sorry for what I did to your ancestors, and people keep forgetting I don't fucking come from this country.
well, except for Ash. Okay, you go feed Ethel. We still gonna be going on for a little while longer. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'll all get kicked out for sure. Well, not Zach. He'll just be like, sir, we're gonna have to ask you to at least be in the lobby. Your friends have to get kicked out, but since you have an entry here and you have to get judged, you're gonna go to the lobby because all you did was conversate with your guest. Though with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably all get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her. Did we? Yeah, it's 'cause you didn't go home.
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
Like, stolen your Cheetos. Even though you buy off-brand soups. Like, what the fuck is up with that, Becca?
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself about that.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, useless, right.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh my fucking... I hate when people are just like, you gotta bless the house when you buy. That shit don't fucking work. Everything that does offend Becca. It's the most annoying character trait I could think of. And Ziggy, I don't fucking know. She wants Ash, of all people. Ashton Frey. Whatever the fuck his last name is. I don't know. Ziggy, be nice. Seraden is a friend here. Be nice. Oh, the house did change hands over the years from one distant relative of the Ermigards to another. None they didn't bother to live in it, though, and it remained that way until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that before? Maybe because it's a stupid idea. The concept of blessing a house doesn't really do anything except invite spirits in. Like, you'll take away certain ones, sure, but the dead don't care about religions. You can use sage, but most spirits aren't really affected by sage because, and here's the fun part, people. Certain ghosts that are supposed to be exorcised are people that were bound to said house because that was where their loved ones died and they grieved. You can't unbanish someone that bound their own spiritual tethers to the home. That ain't how life works, and that seems very fucking stupid. Your dad says the same about I know, Zig. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. Your dad says the same thing about smuggling. The smoke may drive some out, but it'll call in others. Yes, that is basically it. Because even after you purify said house, that then brings it in for invasions of actual possession. I don't like when people try to be like, let's use a priest to bless the house. It's like, no. Let's just actually commune with them using an actual medium that knows what the fuck they're doing instead of calling in a person of a organized religion that seems to know best to try and solve the problems that could just be dealt with if you just have someone that knows how to talk to the dead talk to the dead. Idiots. Vegas? I'm trying to go to Vegas. Well, I gotta go there in the springtime. Hopefully, I don't know. Ticket prices are weird. Like I wanted to take a plane, but I don't know. Dad has a gremlin where things randomly vanish, then show up either somewhere we already checked or somewhere totally. That's not a far off thing from a different house ghost, but I can't say it too much because the more I say things, the more people are just like, "How do you know this?" And I have no real time to really go over my whole spiritual history with people.
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Shut the fuck up, Ash.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Oh, I've heard that Vegas spring and summer heat sucks, but I still gotta go out there because I want to do something before my 26th birthday that I haven't really done before, and that's go to Vegas and be sober. Every other time I've gone there, it's just like I randomly end up in a side adventure I never expected because I either got super fucking wasted or I got super blitzed out of my fucking mind, where I got glazed ass red eyes for like a whole week and I have no idea what the fuck happened. That kind of makes me wonder if I have like some bastard children somewhere from the life I used to live. But that's the story for another day.
Do you have a better idea?
How about y'all shut the fuck up and watch the movie?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
How about y'all shut the fuck up and watch the movie?
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
How about y'all shut the fuck up and watch the movie? All you can eat sushi, you say? I'm gonna go broke in Vegas. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers could kill. This is one of them.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
No, wait, that's not what I meant.
Bullshit.
Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the moment of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. Can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, Scaredy Cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggests is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease. But it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
Ethnography is defined as an illuminative account of social life and culture, in particular social system based on multiple detailed observations of what people actually do in the social setting being observed. So basically that same principle led to psychologists creating what people now know as people watching, that has led to psychological studies in colleges and schools that you can do for free from doing your whole street smarts studies. And people wonder why I don't want to go to college right now.
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
I don't know.
Who should we meet? I'm gonna leave this up to y'all, because I can do like brazen decisions all night, but I want to give you guys at least one decision to call your own. Do we get points with Zach or do we get points with Ash? Honestly, I don't care either way. I don't really want Isabella to have anyone in the end, personally, because, like, all of her relationship stuff is, like, weird. Exactly, like people watching. I would say one way as a hardcore racial... Yeah, I kind of figured. Like how people thought, is it okay to make a movie called Dumbo and name one of the crows Jim Crow? Yeah, no kid's gonna look into that one. And then everyone was just like, bro, what the fuck? They just called us Crow? It's like, so Walt Disney said this was okay. No, I didn't. I didn't know that they could read. Walt, you are fucking us right now. Please don't hurt us. Please, we had nothing to do with this. But y'all okayed this fucking picture. Yeah, but I don't really know what else to really fucking say right now. What you gotta say? How these insert slur here get inside of my park to begin with? And why is that one with a white lady? Walt, you are fucking us right now. Yeah, Nocturne, look it up. There is an actual character from the animated Dumbo named Jim Crow. Jim Crow. Like, bruh. Walt Disney was just like, fuck everybody. I'm racist and I don't give a shit. And people wonder why I make fun of Walt Disney all the time. It's not cause I don't like some of the movies, it's cause Walt Disney was a fucking racist / anti-Semite. Oh yeah. Yeah. And since a lot of people say the priest...
I'll think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
Alright, we just got some points, so let me just get myself all prepped up. Tits! There you go.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around. I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
You're not even paying attention to when the slave drivers start beating the slaves. Like, oh my lord, that's so insensitive. Becca, we all know we're watching 12 Years a Slave, okay? We already saw what the slave owners did to the other people on the plantation. We're good, okay? We know that Zach made 12 Years a Slave, so shut the fuck up.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
So get off my dick, woman.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this.
It's only gonna be a shame if for some odd reason Hollywood steal this idea to make a very popular film in America, and then they just reap the benefits while you're just still here being a photographer for hire and not really getting the recognition that you deserve. Because it's not like the independent scene has been fucked over by mainstream before.
The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I threw her an apologetic look, even if I was the only one who could...
only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is only back on the screen. She ignored us again. When Becca's acting this way, there is a big chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. Oh, just like me with Shannon, Laurel, Uni, and Riku. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. And all I can say is that was the best damn movie I've ever seen. Wait, hold on. Is that a Sailor Scout for, like, the point of no return? Is that Sailor Mars? Although for some odd reason, people are just like, V, what was your whole obsession with Sailor Jupiter? Bruh, she was just sexy. When I was a kid, she was just sexy. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I would date that. 5:58 p.m. Las Vegas police are on the scene near Wynn and Viking Roads, where they say U.S. Marshals were involved in the shooting. Please avoid the area. This is the developing story. Huh. Thanks, Vegas. Oh, it's... God damn it. I want it to be Sailor Mars, because she's adorable. But, yo, Sailor Jupiter, like, that was like a childhood crush. Her and Cyborg 003. Now, Sailor Mercury, she was okay. She was okay. I'll admit she was okay. But I'm stuck on Sailor Jupiter. I am not apologizing for that one. Also, Tuxedo Mask did nothing for me. I'm just like, gonna be real with everybody. We had a shooting / barricade not even 2 miles from me back on the 15th. Bro, what is with Vegas being like the best place to be like, let me just do some illegal shit? Like, is it just like the fact that no one is gonna say shit about Vegas when they leave Vegas, that they're just like, let's just do whatever? You're fine, Shannon, you're fine. Hold on, let me check how long we've been streaming because of my whole stupid ass just like going on tangent after tangent. Mars reminds you too much of Beck? Huh. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone else, even those simply wandering about. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls. Those poor unfortunate souls, undrawn, unseen. If you truly want your screen time and you really want your place, just make sure it's not a race. Those poor unfortunate souls. So sad. So true. And it's because Vegas used to have very lax gun laws. No need for background checks from private cells and say itself. That is true. Vegas was made by mobsters. I'm just surprised that no mobster in recent memory has just been like, bruh, we need to fix this shit. Like, we gonna need to fix this shit, like, right here, right now. Like, no mobsters just like, we gotta get the street code back in order. They're just like, lawless, that's how we like it.
But with like all this death ruining properties and whatnot, that ruins revenue and whatnot for them. I feel like they'd be trying to put on at least a little bit of law and order. But then again, this is way past the era where street laws were good. You're not in the mood to go to bed, shit? Yo, same. Could be. I mean, I also had like this admiration / crush on like freaking Wizard. Yo, everyone I know is just like they would have dated or made out with Wizard. I'm like, you'd make out with an alcoholic? What? No. Well, yes. I just want to see his mouth. And then when they got old, they're just like, I would insert a whole bunch of sexual acts here. Wizard. And I'm like, bruh, that's like a digital character. I don't know if that would work. And if y'all think I'm being like joking, no. These are like the same people that have like tried to tell me and my friends that they would totally look into an adult version of Roxanne from a Goofy movie. And I'm like, y'all need help. Y'all need some help. And that's coming from me, of all people. Like, goddamn. To be honest, I'm mad because your friend canceled yet again for the gym tonight. Shannon, you know if I were closer, we would be hanging out. You mean you dated someone who used to be on Unsolved Mysteries? But bro, that's a dope kind of tattoo. I mean, granted, I'm not gonna get anime characters tattooed on me. I'm getting mythology as like a full-blown sleeve on both my arms, except not touching like the shoulders. Because I want to get like a tribal lion on my right shoulder, and then maybe like a tribal... No, a tribal lion's head on the right shoulder, and a tribal... maybe a hawk's head on the left? Maybe, I don't know. It strikes me how easy it is for somebody to get lost in a city as non-descriptive as Luxburn. I was afraid too, at one point, back when I was new and had just set foot in this place. Bella, if you this scared, try moving to Baltimore. Yo, wait, Chrono Cross? Okay. 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 Now, with familiar friends walking with me, it feels like home. Really? People wonder that in this day and age? People are just like, yo, V, why don't you just hang out with your friends? And I'm like, I would. But I don't want them to come here. Because this city is awful. I literally hate it here. Say no more, Sir Raiden. Say no more. I can respect that. I can respect that. But yeah, everyone and they mama that tries to meet me is like, why don't you hang out with your friends? And I'm like, I would, but, fuck y'all. Alright, Shannon. Night, night. We'll talk tomorrow, though. We will definitely talk tomorrow. Zack and Ash bid us farewell shortly before Beck and I cross the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before the day ends. And Ash? Who knows? Who cares? He never tells. Sometimes he'll just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach a lot, much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Who is messaging me right now?
Oh, it's my buddy Kira.
Okay, so I got some stuff I need to audition for this week. I have voice acting things I need to do this week. I have scripts I need to send off to people this week. And I need to do some stuff that's gonna get me paid this week.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Jesus, what the fuck? Don't do that, game! Don't do that! I got you on full blast on my end. Fuck y'all.
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Did y'all hear something? Ah, lucky.
Huh?
Y'all hear something? Do y'all hear something? Cause I don't hear nothing.
A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. My chest tightening, breathing, becoming labored. I can taste blood in my mouth. The edges of my vision blurs. The distance amidst the countless nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me.
Thank you, Brother Weed. That helps me with my PTSD and bipolar depression. But no one will give me a card because they're just like, ha ha, fuck you, you got nothing wrong with you. And I'm like, I got so many issues, bro.
Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my ears. Whispering and whispering and whispering and whispering and whispering and... Thank you. Call me out.
No, not me.
Girl, what is with yo I just snorted cocaine look?
Somebody.
Oh, it's legal here. It's legal here, like, it's been legal for, like, I don't know what. But no therapist believes me for my problems. They're just like, you seem normal. Go on about your life. And then I come on stream and then everyone's just like, why won't anyone help this man?
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
The fuck you want?
At her voice, the whole world suddenly snapped into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Becca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Oh, yeah. Just... okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
Oh, fuck you, woman.
I follow without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance at the far end of the street, where the voice came from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me.
Oh, I also have anxiety since kindergarten, and I'm a shut-in by now, basically, so yeah, it helps if you ever do it. Dispensaries here are cool, mostly, yeah, most recent one. So that's why I haven't seen it.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, you seem like you're gonna be fine. You just need to talk out your problems. And I'm like, bruh.
I take more holistic approach to mental health. Freaking anti-med, new age, hippie,
bruh! Nothing. They're only Zack and Ash watching over us as we head back to where Becca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinprickers of fear crawling at the pit of my stomach.
See you guys some other time.
Yeah, see ya!
Another glance, with a final wave, we go off our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And this is what would help me sleep tonight. What would give back that normalcy in my life. Then so be it.
Oh, it's Saturday, y'all!
The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in. Without warning, I'm falling. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, we're not doing that today. Just know, because I knocked my microphone off of my table, because I'm like, no. We're not doing that part today. No. Not gonna comment on that bullshit there. Because it makes my jokes come to life. I don't like it when games do that so vividly. Like, bruh, why make my job way too fucking easy today? So, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick and play some music while I look into something real quick.
Out here feeling scared, but at least I'm living. Unprepared to walk away. I'll let the same thing stop us every time. But why is it that changing feels like a goodbye?
Okay, so I just found out my big sister and her husband are streaming right now. I don't think I've rated them before, but honestly, guys, from what I looked into recently, I gotta pour in a lot of my energy for this upcoming audition. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning with a new stream. And thanks for coming out to see me for this one. There's the raid already set in motion, and yeah.
Take a